Hey Collective. So today we're doing a reading. This is a reading for messages from your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides, what you need to know right now. So they have a message for you. This reading won't resonate with everyone. This is for the people who feel a call or a pull. They can hear, they know that there's something that there's a message that needs to be relayed. We're going to start with some signs and synchronicities. You guys have passed on loved ones who are guiding you. Libra. Libra came out. So you might have an ancestor that is a Libra. You could be a Libra or have Libra highly aspected in your chart. Light skinned, okay? So for some of you all, this passed on loved one that is now one of your spirit guides or one of your ancestors that's trying to reach out to you, they could have been of a light skinned complexion. Taurus. For some of you, this person could have been a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. Secret lover. Interesting. Okay, so for some of you all, this ancestor, I don't know how to say this. This ancestor could have had a scandal that the family kind of keeps on the hush. Just to give you some clues as to which ancestor this is on the other side that's reaching out. They might have had a secret lover, an illegitimate child or something. Butterfly. So some of you all could be going through a transformation right now. Also, I just got some of you all could have a secret lover. Butterfly. Some of you all are going through a deep transformation right now, and your spirit guides are trying to help you through that transformation. Bisexual. Some of you all could be dealing with your feelings of having a bisexual sexuality and are struggling with how to express that or to come out. And you have a spirit guide on the other side that sees you and wants to help you navigate that. They resonate with that energy for whatever the reason. Oh, you know what? Let's do an ancestor card. Hi, Carlos. Let's see what ancestor cards come out. Hi, Sandra. Okay, star answer. Follow the voice of your soul. So somebody out there, one of your ancestors wants you to get more in tune with your intuition, because your intuition is trying to guide you towards your life purpose. They see you struggling with having a sense of fulfillment with your everyday life. There are elements to you that aren't being expressed, and you could really achieve total fulfillment if you were to just listen to your intuition. Protection guardian. Drop your shields. Okay, so some of you all have had to be fighters, warriors your whole life. And your ancestors are urging you to put down the sword, put down the shield. They're going to protect you from here on out. They want you to know that you have their protection and that you don't have to do that for yourself anymore. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yes, they're saying call on them, rely on them. Stop trying to be so strong. They got this. Okay, so let's do some of these. What messages from our ancestors does my collective need to hear? Peace, balance, harmony. So, and friendship. Yeah, some of you guys have been forced to be in, that fight or flight mode. Everybody, when faced with adversity, everybody is different. Some of us are fighters and some of us flee. My collective, it looks like you guys are fighters. It looks like you guys are fighters. I'm a fighter. I know I am. I was just saying that to myself the other day. Like, man, why can't I be the type of person to run sometime? You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is really your spirit team. They really want you to embrace peace. Hey, JG. Hey, Beta. They want you to embrace peace. They know that you're not used to it, but they want you to start getting used to it. They want you to get used to the idea of not having to fight for every single thing. They want you to get comfortable with the idea that things can just flow naturally to you, and to rely on them to help you and assist you in taking a back seat sometimes and just receiving. Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. Yes, a lot of heavy on the listening to your intuition. I'm also hearing a new you. That's what the butterfly was about. A new you. A you that doesn't have to fight. A you that just receives. Finality, farewell, yes. They're trying to signify to you that they want this to be the end of that era. The end of an era. The end of, it's okay that you were a warrior. You did what was necessary. But all wars must come to an end, right? They're trying to let you know the war is over. We got you. Time. Okay. So this might be difficult for some of y'all, and that is because time heals all wounds. Sometimes we don't just wake up brand new. Sometimes it is a process, especially when it comes to healing. And you all have to go through a healing process. We're not just going to wake up healed one day. Healing is about taking the necessary steps, little tiny steps every single day until we reach that space. Clinging, holding on, obsessing. Okay, so this change, sometimes change can be uncomfortable. And especially when the change is going into the unknown. Attractions. Okay, so there is a call. Y'all have already felt this call to this new life. A pull. You all have already felt the pull. You've already heard the call. That's why your spirit guides, they want to talk to you about that right now. That's why your ancestors are talking to you about it right now. I'm hearing generational curse. You come from a long line of warriors. You come from a long line of fighters. And they're trying to help you in that generational curse within you. For them, for the benefit of your overall energy, for your whole bloodline. You feel the call. When you answer the call, you help your entire legacy put down their weapons. Sometimes warriors just keep giving birth to warriors and warriors and warriors. Your ancestors want you to know that your descendants don't have to be warriors. that it can end with you, that the fight can really be over with you. Let's pull some tarot. What do you want my collective to know about this transformation they're going through with this butterfly card? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys have struggled with your stability in the past. That is coming to an end. If maybe you've had a hard time finding a place to live, or you've had to live in some of the not so best areas in the past, that kind of thing is coming to an end. Being able to live within your means, where you can have enough money to save. You're not just living from paycheck to paycheck. That kind of thing is coming to an end. And I'm telling you, once it ends with you, it's going to end for your descendants, for the ones coming after you, for your children. The war can be over with you. You guys are signing the peace treaty. The Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is y'all coming out of the cocoon. Y'all are in a cocoon right now. And you guys are getting ready to come out of the cocoon. And once you come out of the cocoon, you'll never be what you were. There's no going back. You were a caterpillar when you were in the cocoon. You're getting ready to be a butterfly. There's no going back. What's my collective's overall energy right now? The King of Wands. You're motivated. You're inspired. You inspire other people. And you're a self-starter. You are different. You are unique. You're and I'm not trying to give y'all a big head, but it was always going to be you to end this generational curse. It ends with you. Because you have there's just a weight to your spirit. You hold heavy power. You just do. You're unlike anybody else. More on my collective's energy. Yeah, the Tower. It's over. It comes to an end with you all. The war is over. You guys are signing the peace treaty with the peace card. You guys are signing the peace treaty. It ends with y'all. This Arrow card with the surround yourself with protective energy, Spirit. Clarify that for my collective. Okay. They are collaborating. You have a team, a spirit team. They are literally coming together and joining forces with you to protect you. What's this Nourish card? Why is that here? The Ten of Wands. They want you to put, the Ten of Wands came out reversed. They want you to put down the weapons. They want you to put down your sword. Put down your shield. You are no longer at war. And start focusing on healing. Start focusing on self-growth. Start focusing on personal progression. You don't have to focus on fighting anymore. This attraction, this call that my collective feels, talk to them about that. What's that about? The Emperor. This is about you stepping into your divine masculine energy. You don't have to be a man for you to step into your divine masculine energy. You don't have to be a man to know how to have authority over a situation or to be given authority. This is the message I'm getting. You are being crowned. You are being given the scepter. You are being given authority. More. The Nine of Wands reversed. They want you to let your guard down. Let your guard down and sit and take your place on the throne. You know how like people go to war so that they can so that they can take something over? Not only are your ancestors saying that the war is over, they're trying to tell you that you won the war. They're telling you you won the war. It's not just that the war is over. You won. It's time for you to be crowned. It's time for you to now sit on your throne and rule as such, as the winner. And you get to rewrite history. You know how they say the winner gets to write history? You get to rewrite history now. You get to decide what your destiny looks like now. You've won the war. You've done the work. What advice do you have for my collective? Oh, this is too many. I don't know if y'all can hear my kids out there playing. I got a bossy little 3-year-old. He is really going crazy right now. Queen of Wands. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is very attractive. She's very charming. She's very charismatic. Spirit wants you to learn how to rule or how to navigate in a different kind of way. Remember how we were saying it's time to leave the war? The war is won. Yes, it's won now. Now they want you to step into when it's time to get the things that you want. You don't have to use brute force. You can use your charm. Okay, you can use your charisma. You can use your gift of gab. You can use your beauty. You can use all of these other tools. The fact that you're a social butterfly, that people are naturally, they gravitate towards you. To use that instead of having to rely on force. 6 of Swords, to move into calmer waters. To make the choice. To make the choice to sign the peace treaty. One more for advice. The Hermit. Do some soul searching. Do some soul searching because there's guidance that needs to be had. You guys need some guidance to navigate in this new reality that you've manifested. You guys have been manifesting something. That manifestation is getting ready to become a reality. And once it does, your ancestors want to show you how to navigate this new reality. They showed you how to be a warrior because that was always in your bloodline. Now it's time to learn how to do something different. It's time to take your place as the winner. One more for the advice. Temperance. Yes. Peace and patience. That's what temperance is all about. Peace and patience. And mastering of energies. Hot and cold. Male and feminine. Your masculine and feminine energies. Learning how to balance those two. Knowing when to take charge and knowing when to receive. Okay. Oh, let's do an outcome. And then I'm going to get you guys an oracle and a self-care. Your outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Somehow you're going to get news of this. So maybe there is money coming. Maybe there is an inheritance coming. This whole reading was about an inheritance from what I can see. But maybe there is an actual physical inheritance coming your way. Actual money. An actual document that you're going to sign that is going to give you power and authority. King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You got the Hierophant reversed. That means you decided to do things your own way. You did things your own way. And Spirit is so proud of you. Your ancestors are so proud of you for breaking outside of the norm of what society expected of you, or even what your family members expected of you. Okay. Let's do an oracle card. You got two cards. The first card is orphan. So there are some of you all in my collective who were left for dead, literally. Some of you all did not have nurturing relationships with your parents. Some of you all did not have nurturing relationships with your family members. Some of you all literally had to forge your own path in this life. And that is why you had to be a warrior. That is why it's all you've ever known. Because you came out the womb fighting. Okay, so the orphan card says a sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, societies, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss and confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. But what I'm getting from you guys as ancestors is this is something you already figured out for yourself. You already figured out, I don't fit in with these people. I'm going to go where I feel celebrated, not tolerated. Then you got the Imagine card. The energy I'm getting off of this Imagine card is to dream big. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. Turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creative illusions. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations. And imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief. And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. I couldn't have said that better myself. And you guys got that card of manifesting. Now I'm going to pull you guys a self-care card before we close this reading out. Probably pull 3. Health checkup. So some of you all, there's some kind of pain in your body or something that you should go to the doctor and be relieved of. Or just a checkup in general. Some of you all don't even have anything wrong. Just go. Write a gratitude list. You know, staying in the energy of gratitude helps you manifest more things to be grateful for. Especially when you find yourself being challenged because things are not necessarily going your way. It's easy to get caught up looking at a glass that's half empty. So when you get in that mode of where you feel like you've lost so many things, or so many things are not going your way, it is important to shift that energy and to not sit in that energy. because in order to manifest a better life, you have to be high vibrational. Build strength. So some of you all are being called to get back in the gym as well. Get back in the gym. I'm actually going to take this advice. I'm going to write my gratitude list. It's probably tonight. I might post it in the community tab, and then you guys, if you feel so called, you can comment what you put on your gratitude list. But that was your reading, collective. I hope this message helped. This was what your ancestors wanted you to know right now. And I hope that this reading gives you guidance and courage and just validation. So I will see you guys on the next one. And until next time, I will see you guys again.